You could thank my bathroom run. Oh my.
Well, I've been still technically multitasking while we've all been doing this because I've been cooking.
Yeah, no, dude, like it was
cooking
good.
and then writing and other writing. So it's like,
dude, when I was in the bathroom, it was just Niagara Falls. That stream just would not stop for like 5 minutes, and I'm just like, how much liquid did I drink?
all of it.
Right? I still got a power level for Dead Rising. Ugh. Yeah, I forgot to do that last night because I was busy with game development. Oh my goodness. That game development. I hate civilian AI. Like, it's... Well, okay. Yes, we didn't... I get it, we didn't say welcome yet, but like, this just needs to be said.
It's not like you didn't know who we were.
That's true. It's just that, like, I wouldn't have all these headaches if I just, like, you know, saved, if I had, like, my previous laptop. Because, like, redeveloping everything from scratch is such a hassle.
I get that because I just recently, for my laptop, had to... Fortunately, I bought a new flash drive that was large enough. But I noticed that there's just, like, space missing. For, like, forever that was in my thing. So I finally just factory reset the whole thing and just put all my stuff back on bit by bit. And I was like, yeah, something was floating in the background. I was missing, like, 130 gigs. But I don't know what the fuck it was. It was sitting in the background of my system. I had went through every program, looked at it, and when I add it together, there'd be like 130 missing. So I would just assume it's a hidden folder somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so it bugged me. So I just cleared it all off. I don't like it.
Yeah. Good lord, just so much. Oh, Doug, we call an ambulance for you. Listen, motherfucker, everyone deserves the right to complain except stunt drivers because fuck them, they're stunt drivers. That's something my mom just never...
They get better than
Yeah, that's something my mom just cannot, like, figure out, too. She's like, what do you say? Why stunt drivers? I'm like, please.
Well, I mean, they have choice.
They have nothing to complain about.
I mean, like, because here's the thing. Because my partner's brought it up. Because there's a point that he wanted to do. Like, you have to go through training. There's classes. There's certification. You make that choice. Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm going to be a stunt driver. Yeah, any damage you take to yourself, no, that's your choice. Because you've been warned for a good bit of steps before you even get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, more power to them if that's what they want to do, but it's just, yeah, you can't feel bad for somebody because they chose their position that they want to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, like I have some shit news to give you, cause okay, Ubisoft, right? Or Ubisoft, however the hell you're supposed to pronounce that that goddamn garbage. They are now using chat GPTs to do NPC dialogue.
Ew!
Yeah.
Ew!
Yeah.
Why?
So they don't have to hire script writers. That's essentially it.
Even if you just take it all children writing, you don't have to pay them people. Don't give it to the AI.
Yeah, right. What do you want from me? I'm just telling you what I found out. Oh, good. You.
Alright, it's just me griping from a writer's angle anyway. Just the more, it's hard enough to exist as a ghostwriter as it is, but then when fucking AI's over here stealing your goddamn job. Okay, I can write this this for you, and I don't mind taking credit as long as you pay me. It's like, oh yeah, it's fucking AI will do it. That AI has spelling errors. They'll never fucking know. You're like, you're right, I hate you. They'll never figure it out for like weeks that the fucking AI did.
Oh man, the AI apocalypse is upon us. Well, I mean, it's
our fucking fault because we keep giving the AI information.
Yeah.
It ain't like the AI showed up and it was like, I'm gonna steal this. It was like, hey, can you do this for me? Here, have all my vital data.
Yep, right. I mean, cheese and crackers. Pretty soon, AI is gonna be developing our video games, our movies, and everything else. And oh, hello, red has always been my color. Anyway, it's nice to see Lost Epic make its return, though. In all honesty.
Yeah, so I don't know what was going on with my PS4 at the time, because it was literally like I would try to activate it, and it would yell at me and be like, "Hey, your ad is done. Re-download the game." And I was like, it doesn't have ads. Like, there's no ads for Lost Epic. None. And so I basically had to uninstall the whole thing and put it back on. And I was like, okay, I'm fine.
Well, at least your PS4 isn't defective. I still have to get it. I still have, like, I still have to pay Nintendo prices, damn it. For if I want to play the new, if I want to play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I gotta pay them Nintendo prices.
Don't feel bad. Eventually, I'll have to be in that pocket. They're gonna get my money one way or another.
Yeah.
I can only dodge for so fucking long. They keep putting too much of the stuff that I would get too long.
Oh, did you hear about the? Speaking of Nintendo prices, did you hear about like the hacker or whatever that was all like, hey, I reverse engineered a Switch so you can play some, like, so rather than paying them Nintendo prices, you can get this third-party, like, controller-type deal situation. And then Nintendo sued them.
Well, I mean,
and they
why are you surprised?
Yeah, no, he has to pay, like 30% of his, he has to pay Nintendo 30% of his goddamn paycheck for the rest of his life. And I'm just
But if you were gonna do that, your smart motive would have been to contact Nintendo first and make the contract.
Yeah.
You could have contacted them first and
it's not even that. Like, look, I get it. Like, you're saying, Doug, how could you laugh at this guy? I mean, like, look, guys.
But also, why would you challenge Nintendo openly? It's social media where they can fucking see. This is shit you do. And like, you go to the Comic-Con and you have a booth, and by word of mouth you tell people you're fucking doing that, and it's sitting next to you. You don't advertise.
It's not even that. Like, it's not just that. I mean, why is this news to you? Do you have any idea how petty Nintendo can be? And they have every right to be. Look, I'm not saying. Look, I am not defending I'm not defending Nintendo in any way, shape, or form. But like, if you're just gonna say, "Oh, Doug, why don't you boycott Nintendo's games?" I'm like, no. No.
Well, I mean, like, reasonably think about it. Even from anyone else's standpoint, it makes sense. How would you feel if you had just made the fucking new iPhone 17X or some bullshit, and then somebody was like, "Fuck your 17X. I'm gonna make 17C because it has these different settings to it." And so now you don't have to pay for that 17X. Do you think they're not gonna say shit?
Yeah.
Do you think they're just gonna be like, "Oh, that's cool that they do that"?
What are you gonna do? Who's gonna boycott Nintendo? I mean, like,
we can see how that's going with Bud Light. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boycott.
Oh my God, guys, this is more of a. I will blame the modder on this front. Like, I will blame the modder. You do not. It's like saying, it's like trying to It's like trying to like have a thing on Toei Animation. Like you know that's not gonna fly. Toei Animation will destroy you.
The moment you see that something's owned by Toei, you just might as well bow to whatever the fuck they want you to do. You're not gonna win.
No, you won't.
Toei does not lose.
Yeah, you're not gonna win.
Anytime that anybody has ever said, I want to jump, they have just adjusted what the fuck the cost and it. Toei does not lose.
Yeah, it's like or for an American market. You try making fun of Disney stuff. Go ahead. Try making fun of Disney stuff. Go right ahead. See how far that takes you.
Got away with it because he was roped into them so he could get away with it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's the perk to when you're under the umbrella. You're like, oh, I can talk as much shit as I want compared to paying.
Oh.
This is outright.
Yeah.
I think that's what kind of kills me more with the current generation of everybody. It's like, it used to be that if you were trying to be sneaky, or you're trying to do crime, or you're trying to do any of this shit, you were at least casual. It took a while. Somebody had to uncover some shit to find out you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, it's like, you woke up, posted it on fucking Snapchat, then went online, filmed yourself fucking doing it, went on a news interview, talked about all of the details of everything you did, and then when someone says, hey, you said all this corrupt stuff, they're just like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any clips. Nah. And then everybody goes, okay.
Dude, man,
No more words for just that, because it'd just be like, people blatantly saying, I never said that. I just watched the clip 2 seconds ago of you saying it. Like it was right there. Or literally saying they didn't say it when the previous sentence was what they said. Someone just said your sentence back to you and like, I didn't say that.
Yeah, right?
What? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. So I will blame. So like to bring things back to full circle, I will blame the modder in this one. You cannot, under any circumstances, go after. Look, it's not like back in the day when you had like Married with Children openly mocking the Dodge, like the family car, which is a Dodge, and even then it wasn't a Dodge; it was actually a Plymouth, and it was just a butt of the joke, and like Dodge was okay with it because fuck it. Well, that is, you cannot, not Mario. Oh no, Nintendo, never. Nintendo, Disney, mega corporations like that, they won't tolerate any of those shenanigans. None of that.
There's no reason, if you want to put it to anything, picture a parent who doesn't accept backtalk and doesn't question whether what you're saying is actually backtalk.
Yeah.
That is how they are. It's like the moment your mouth opens, it's just like, say it. I dare you to say it. Please. Whatever that word is saying, and you close your mouth. And then...
Yeah, right. And I think it
that is how they treat you.
And I think it goes along the lines of those corporations know that the fan base will just keep going back to them because of what they have under their roof. I mean, think about it. In the top 10 best-selling franchises in the world right now, Nintendo owns like half of that list. So they already know that you're just going to keep coming back to... they know a boycott won't do shit.
Well, and functionally, the big thing that even when people over here want to get all touchy and act like we're going to rebel against Nintendo and stuff, you're forgetting one big key category. Even though we are considered part of their audience, they don't give a fuck about us. They're more concerned about Japan's sales. Mm-hmm. If Japan is doing better and we just aren't getting, they don't care. They'll still keep moving. So if we have issues, they still have markets. Mm-hmm. We don't really sway any power in this dynamic. Yeah. It's just truthfully, we got nothing. Because what would we do if Nintendo said now all games are Japanese owned and cannot leave the country if it's us? What the fuck you gonna do? There's nothing legally that binds them to have to release it. You can't demand it. Mm-hmm. They just say, fuck you. That's it.
They will literally just say, fuck you, and we got... They've made it a... But hell, you know how much of a fuck you they're giving to everybody? How many times have shareholders asked, like, hey, can we put, like, Call of Duty and, you know, the good shooter games on the Switch, unlike Nintendo stuff? They have made it abundantly clear, time and again, that they're just gonna do their own thing, and because they don't care about having Resident Evil 4 make on the Switch. They've made it abundantly clear that that's not in their business portfolio. And you can't say they're doing terribly because apparently Super Nintendo World is slated. Just look at the Mario movie. The Mario movie grossed in a biblical amount of money.
Nintendo itself would be unheard of if you were thinking they would do badly. Then Japan must have just ended. That is literally how, Japan must have just gave up video games and just said, we're fucking done.
Yeah.
That's the only way they ended. Because of all companies that has ever stood the test of time, Nintendo, even when they've had questionable moments of oh no, our stocks are wavering, they've never been like, we are distraught. We are destroyed. Mm-hmm. They've just been like, oh, this IP's not selling as well, so we'll stop making that one, switch over. And that's just really it. That's the most you usually see is suddenly an IP will disappear for a period of time because it wasn't selling.
Jesus.
And then maybe in the future it might venture back out somewhere, but it might not, because there's a lot of bowels of Nintendo works that are just holding things that have never come back out of the dark. Yeah, it's a ridiculous boss battle. You must hit the one fish, while all the other fish. And it's kind of hard to divine counter a fish that doesn't pause. Oh! No. Yeah. Yeah, it's aggressive. Told me no.
Yeah, it did. Can he at least warp there? Oh, please say you can warp there.
Nope.
Oh.
Because to warp there, I'd have to clear it, because he's standing where it is.
God damn it. So, yes,
that's how they trapped me in now that I found where he's supposed to be.
Either, but yeah, back to the topic at hand though. I mean, Jesus, I'm not gonna feel bad about the modding community. This shit's just par for the course, people. Don't. You can mod, you can fuck with maybe you can't even fuck with Microsoft shit because they're gonna go after you too. So,
yeah.
There's a very small handful of companies that'll just be like, okay, we'll let you do this. We'll let you do this, but not because they like it. Some companies will like the modding community churning out stuff. CDPR is a big example because they're actually impressed with what the modding community's churned out for Cyberpunk. But other companies will let you do modding stuff mainly because they just don't want to piss off the fan base. But when you're talking about Sony, the big three, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, you throw Disney, Apple into that mix, it's a whole different story because they know their products are going to sell regardless of any backlash. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. They will happen. Yeah. They know what they know they can survive with some bad PR because they're just gonna be like, okay, look at The Last of Us for God's sake. Look at The Last of Us. The TV show itself, the HBO series, has officially surpassed House of the Dragon in terms of viewership. All the stuff, including Last of Us is bad, from the Last of Us Part 2's bad ending, dev cycle, etc., all that backlash, and you still think Sony's not getting a cut? You think
they in there. They're in there.
They're gonna survive the backlash. Nothing you can do about it.
Just what happens.
Yeah. Hell, I heard Take-Two is gonna start really going after the modding community again. For like modding GTA, they don't want people because like the rumor mill is going around saying like they want the GTA modding community to be destroyed now. Like they want it done. They want it over with. Yeah. And like they've been testing the waters by issuing DMCA takedown notices. But at the end of the day, people are going to buy GTA because GTA is one of the best-selling franchises in the world. And Take-Two is going to be like, where else are you going to go?
Yeah, I mean, validly.
Saints Row's a bust now. And there's no other GTA clone that comes anywhere near as good as GTA. So, yeah.
It's got to work from... all new metrics now.
For the record, I do like the money. But I'm not gonna hold it, but I'm not gonna have sympathy for a modding community that tries to like, for instance, you ever play, Brutal Mario?
I don't think I did.
Well, it's a ROM hack for Super Mario World. That's still around, but like, if you try, but like when someone actually did make a mod for Breath of the Wild and made it multiplayer compatible, like you can actually play it on, you can actually multiplayer. That's nice and all. The YouTuber that actually showed the mod, right? The YouTuber that showed the mod, he was like, hey, look at this mod. Nintendo went after him. Well, not only did Nintendo go after that video and issue a takedown notice, they went after the entire Nintendo catalog of videos that dude has. Why? You don't? Because they're like, no, you shouldn't have shown that modded video. Shouldn't have shown that mod. You don't do that.
That's how that works.
The YouTuber's begging Nintendo not to go after their stuff anymore.
No, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Oh, okay. Wow,
because I was getting beat down by fish too much. It was different.
Yeah. Hey, at least you found the boss.
Yeah. Join us next time when I actually hopefully succeed at killing the boss.